Hello everybody, my name is Christian Swenson and I do videos here on YouTube about autism, autistic consciousness, and life on the autism spectrum. Today I wanted to give you a really useful piece of advice that I think will help you survive in a neurotypical world. It's this: look for nouns, look for names, look for concepts in the world. You as an autistic person probably don't see the world in terms of things, nouns, and concepts. A thing, a noun or a concept, they're all parts that occur in a bigger whole. So they're kind of like this. They're kind of like, this is the name, this is the noun, this is the part, and this is the bigger whole. But for autism, what ends up happening is that these two end up merging with each other. There is a sense that the part and the whole become one, and everything is on the same level. The TV is on the same level as the wall behind it. I don't distinguish the foreground from the background. And that can lead to confusion, it can lead to sensory overwhelm, and it can lead to not recognizing certain things and recognizing too much of other things. The problem socially with autism is that we've learned to not notice what other people notice, or we haven't learned to notice what other people notice. And so the advice that I'd give to you is to deliberately look for the things, the nouns, the names, the concepts in the world. When I look at that, don't just see a white or a black thing, a black square thing. See a TV. When I look at that, little bits of I don't know what this is, ivory or whatever, probably, hopefully not ivory, and this rectangle thing, I should see a chessboard instead of a brown and white thing. When I look at the wall, I should see a wall. Try to give words to what you see. Try to articulate what you usually leave inarticulate. Try to see the world in terms of concept and not sensation purely. This doesn't mean you'd be giving up the world of sensing that comes naturally to us as an autistic person, but it means that you'll start to enter into the world that neurotypical people experience. When a neurotypical person sees a table, they just see a table, right? They're able to abstract away from all the particular tables and say, these are all tables. That's harder for us to do as autistic people. What we end up doing is, if you replace the one table with another, it's like it's a completely different thing. If you change the furniture in the room, it's like a completely different room. We can't really abstract very well. We can't apply abstractions to the world. We can't conceptualize well. We can't categorize well. As a part of that, categorization, like lining up our toys, becomes an object of fascination to us because it brings order to a world that we can't order in our heads. So we order in the world what should be ordered within us, so to speak. But like I said, a thing we can practice is say, what is that thing called? What does a neurotypical person see when they see this? What does the world of the world's culture see when they see this? Do they see a brown plastic thing, or do they see a box? Do they see a green flat thing, or do they see a chalkboard? Try to give names to things. And so that's basically it. I predict that if you do this, you will start to understand things that you have left misunderstood, or things that have been confusing to you. The world will start to make more sense, and you will start to connect more with things that you didn't even realize were there. So that's my advice, and I'll see you next week. Take care.